Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you my monthly makeup basket. This is the first time I've ever filmed one of these types of videos, but I like watching them and I figured I would like to start filming them. So basically, since this is the first one that I'm doing, I just want to show you what I currently have in my makeup basket, what I'm trying to work on, what I'm trying to finish up, and then each subsequent month I will tell you what I'm swapping out, what I used up, what didn't work, what did work, things like that. So let's just get into it. I have a lot of stuff in this little basket here. So I'm going to try and go through by type of product in the way that I would apply it to my face. So let's just jump right in. So first I'm going to go with primers. The primer that I'm currently using all over my face is this NYX Angel Veil. This is in my Finish 13 by Halloween. And it's going pretty well. I really like this product. No complaints there. And the other primer I'm using is this Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, this smoothing primer. This is just a little deluxe sample that I got with a Sephora order. I'm working through it. I may or may not finish it this month. I don't use a lot of it, just a half of a pea size amount in areas where I need to fill in my pores. For foundations or makeup bases, I have two. This is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is actually almost done, which is great. I just finished up my Lumine CC Cream, and that should be in my empties soon. So once I finish this, I will be going on to, I think, my Supergoop CC Cream. And then I'm also working on this Dr. Jart BB Dissapore, which I love this product. I haven't started using it just yet, but I will be focusing on it this month. My next category is concealer, so the one that I'm trying to work on the most is this Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio in the shade 10 Fair. This is in my Finish 16 in 2016. And then I'm also working on this little sample. I have a little clothespin, trying to keep it nice and fresh. This is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in Fairly Light Neutral. This has been lasting a freaking long time. This is so pigmented. It's kind of thick, so you don't need a lot of it, which is why I've been working on this for like 3 or 4 weeks now. And it's just never ending, so I'm going to focus on this as well and try and use it up this month. Next category is going to be setting powders. So I have my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Airbrushing Pressed Powder in Translucent. Spoiler alert, I hit major pan here. So I'm working on that all over my face, and then more for my under eyes, I'm working on this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil in Original, I guess it's Translucent, and I'm liking it as well. And I always have this product in my makeup basket, so you'll probably be sick of hearing me talk about it in the coming months, but I also have a powder foundation in here if I just want light coverage. I don't want to fuss with liquid foundation or anything. I just use this. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and mine is in the shade Fair Honey. Then for bronzer, I am finishing up this Balm Desert. I literally have like less than 1 use left in here, so that'll be in my empties soon. And once I finish that off, I'm gonna go back to my Body Shop Honey Bronzer, and this is in the lightest shade. I do have a good dip there where the like honeycomb pattern is worn away, so I'm gonna be focusing on this next. For blush, I have two. This is the one in my Finish 13 by Halloween. It's the Becca blush in Flower Child. So this is pretty new, but it is a mini. I really like that. That's what I have on my cheeks today. And I pretty much have this in my makeup basket all the time. This is my Revlon powder blush in the shade Marvelous. Then for brows, I have two products, sort of three. This is my NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. This is in my Finish 16 in 2016. And then to set that, I'm using this Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. It's almost gone. I feel like it's going to be in my empties this week. And then once I finish that off, I'm going to go into this Ulta brow tint in the shade Deep. This is in my Finish 13 by Halloween. Okay, let's go into eye products next. My eye primer that I'm working on right now is from Elizabeth Mott. It's the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. This is a half size that I got in an Ipsy bag. It's lasting a really long time. I'm not surprised. Eye primer usually lasts forever for me. I don't use a ton of it, so yeah, I really like it though. And then the eye base that I'm working on is this Maybelline Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk. So that's where I am right now. And this is in my Finish 16 in 2016. I have a lot of eyeliner type products here. So the first one is my liquid liner. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. I've got this in my Halloween project. I have two like lighter waterline eyeliners that I'm using, the Rimmel Kohl in white and the NYX Wonder Pencil in light. I use these interchangeably really. It doesn't super matter to me. Then this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes in Taupe that I have in my Finish 13 by Halloween. I'm mostly using this as an eye base when I'm not using the Pomegranate Punk, and I also use this under my lash line, and I'll just smudge it out with my finger before going in with eyeshadow. And then for a black pencil liner, I've got the Physicians Formula, let's see, Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Eyeliner Trio in Nude Eyes. It's just the black one from that trio. So I'm steadily working away on this. This is not in a project, but I do want to finish it up as it is one of my oldest eyeliners. So there's that. I have a couple different eyeshadow type things floating around in here. So first is my Stila Not So Nude for my Pan That palette this month. For my Pan That palette this year. So there's that. 6 shades plus the highlight. Then my Finish 16 in 2016 eyeshadow trio, Wet n Wild, Knock on Wood. So there's that. I have major pan here and I have a little bit of pan there. Slowly working away on this. This has been floating in my makeup basket for a long time, literally probably a year or more, a year and a half at this point. This was a quad that I got in a Birchbox. This is the Ballerina quad from the Revealed 2 palette, and I've used up 3 out of the 4 shades. I just want to get that satisfaction of finishing off that last shade, but it's taking me a long time. This is a very dry eyeshadow and it doesn't take much. So slowly chipping away on that. And then I have the shades in this little GlamRx palette. So this shimmery one, Yabi Cosmetics Seashell, is the only one that's in a project, but I really love this lightest color. This is from these 3 are from a Physicians quad called Canyon Classics, and they're just nice neutral blending shades. I especially like that lightest one to set my eye primer before I go in with other shadows. I have 3 mascaras in my basket right now. So first is this Eyeko Black Magic mascara. I use this on my lower lashes. This is getting pretty old. I think it's been open probably 5 months by now. So after this month, regardless of whether it's empty or not, I am going to be putting it in my empties. I just don't want to risk an eye infection. Then I've got the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I did a first impressions on this, and I'm not super into it, but I will just try and use it up. That's what the wand looks like. And then I have one other mascara. This is a little mini sample that I got from an order. This is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel. This is a good mascara, and you wouldn't think so just looking at the wand. It's pretty unassuming. It's loaded with product. It's a like plastic bristle wand, and I really like the way that it makes my lashes look, so I'm focusing on this as well. For setting spray, I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, but I don't like the sprayer on this. Same thing with the L'Oreal Infallible, so I put it in my Urban Decay All Nighter mini spray. For some reason, like, I hadn't used it that much, and it was at that point. This contains 1.5 2 fluid ounces, but all of it fit in this bottle, which is 1 ounce. So that's weird. I don't know. But I do like the product itself. I just didn't like the sprayer. And then finally, lip products. I don't like to limit myself to, you know, just a handful of lip colors, so I do work in other colors throughout the month, but these are the ones that I'm focusing on right now. So I guess this should have been in like the cheek, but I use this mostly on my lips. This is the Benefit Benetint, and this is in my Finish 13 by Halloween. I also have my NYX Butter Lipstick in the shade Pops, so there's that. Really pretty neutral color. Also have this Sephora Oil Infusion in the shade Bubbly Grenadine, so that's what that looks like. This is really nice. I'm also working on this, the Balm Read My Lips in the shade Bam, which I have on my lips right now. I've got a lip liner from ColourPop. This is in the shade Lumiere. I really like this one. And the lip liner that I chose for my Finish 13 on Halloween. Finish 13 by Halloween. I cannot talk today. I had a weird thing happen to this, and I hope somebody is going to be able to help me out here, but I went to sharpen this, and I had the cap on the end like that so I could sharpen it, and now when I pulled it out, the color swatch is stuck in the cap. So this, I cannot get it out. I cannot get that little piece out. So, I mean, I can put the lid on, but it doesn't get tight on there. And I just don't know what to do. So if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations for how I can get that thing out of there, I don't know. I'm a dingus. Because of that, I'm going to be trying to focus on this lip liner more so that I can get it out of here before it goes and dries out on me. I do have one more lipstick here. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in the shade Get Ready. This is also in my Finish 13 by Halloween. Making slow progress on it. It's really creamy, really emollient, so I don't need a lot of it to get an application on there. So yep, that was everything that was in my makeup basket for the month of May. Let me know what you think about any of the products that I have here. If you have any suggestions for what to do about that Bella Pierre lip liner. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!